try it.
Hello. So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Carl here, Nikolai, back today. And you join me in quote-unquote a studio. With a clean desk, I have wiped the desk. There's no dust on the desk, hallelujah. We are back, and last video was the whole parking brake diddly-do, which we didn't really figure out so much more about. I hope you guys can see good. You guys are like standing on top of my menu keys on my X32. So we are back, and what's the plan for today? Well, you can probably guess by the title of this video. But the first plan is once the clock is like 9:50. I'm gonna start tripping towards the store because the Sunday open store up here opens at 10 AM. So then I'm gonna head there, I'm gonna pick up some coke, some food, then we're gonna come back here, and once we're back here begins our merry workday per se. So first order of business is gonna be to run the last of the cables that needs to go down to the light switches and the heater, get the lamp up in the bathroom again so I can get one lamp out of my TV bench. Then it is to feed a new set of wires in here, which will then branch off here. To do that, we're gonna have to shut off our main computer. If I want to run it all the way down. Then we can pop on something on the TV since that still has power through the bathroom and in. So, good shit. Then once we're done with that begins IT madness. Rather said, we're gonna take my trusty MacBook, since it's the lightest laptop I have. I prefer that keyboard over the keyboard on that laptop, to be completely frank. And we are gonna take and find MAC addresses and note down static routings, because one thing I realized after is that when I was on my original network, I had set static routings in the AX, the old router, and it was working all fine. But I realized later on down the line, after I switched to the new router, that I had set routings on the computer themselves, which in the case of this computer I have to do because I need a 10.0.0 subnet available for ArtNet, so I gotta have two separate IPs manually assigned to this boy. Although I am still gonna add the address this computer has now as a DHCP static routing in my pfSense box. Basically, what I figured out is that on the original network, my switch, the Netgear switch, was on 192.168.50.77. So just remember that my subnet is 192.168.50. Just remember that. Basically, I ended up on 77 was what that was originally on. When I tried to enter that, it didn't show up. Turns out it had landed on 14. So I went in and added a static routing, so that now ended up as number 2. So that is the second device in that subnet range. So basically what we're going to do is go through and add in static routings for everything. Now, Virtual Echo and Okami Haven will still be what they are, 205 and 80. And then, 205 for Okami Haven, 70 for Virtual Echo itself, 80 for its virtual switch. Jeez. So yeah, so that's pretty much our plan for today. Try and get that done, try and vacuum the floor, and then by later today we're gonna be playing some fucking games and or watching some anime or series or whatever, but hopefully playing some games, either it be Destiny or whatever, and I'll maybe stream. I don't know, to be completely frank with you, simply because I'm currently offline in Discord, and you know, I kind of wanna act like I'm like completely offline, because I am invincible in Steam and I am offline, like completely closed Discord. But I guess if I just go live and stream and they see that I'm live and streaming, they'll probably realize that, you know, what they have done isn't exactly great. So, I am back. I am. And we have Monster, Crackers, Coke. We have RCA cable on the way to hell. I have a pizza. I have hot dog bread and hot dogs. The only ironic thing is that there's only 8 hot dog bread and there's 10 hot dogs. So, good shit. So, good shit. I also brought up my glue gun for my supposed little fix for this boy. So my idea here is to put the tiniest little glob of hot glue in here, and then smack these together and hopefully have a semi-working pair of sunglasses again. Because first of all, these were pretty expensive. They are actual glass and they're polarized. Second of all, I don't have any other sunglasses handy at the moment, and I have a feeling we're gonna have a few days where I'm gonna be outside while this bloody bright outside. So good shit. Here is our breaker stack, by the way. So we have the oven, we have the living room and bathroom. No, we have the living room, the lights in the roof, and here and bedroom and living room, which is going to be changed out to an X Digital 16C eventually, RCBO. Then we have the 16 amp for the bathroom, including all the utility in the kitchen, so outlets and stuff. And then we have this 13 amp right here, which is going to be handling everything going to the server rack. So 4 breakers. Here is my 10mm jumpers, if I'll be able to use the 10mm jumpers. If not, I'll just have to use the original wires that is there. The only problem with the original wires that's there is that they are obviously only spec'd for 6 amps. So because of that, I can't run the jumper bar unless I'm able to swap these out back to the source, because these are 10mm. Well, we have 6mm, well, 10mm works for 60 amps. It does, because 7mm is 40 amps, so 10mm will go to like 60 amps. So, and I mean, we have 32, 42, 52, we're barely hitting 60 amps here, and besides, before we hit the, like, what is it, like 32, 42, 52, 62, 65, yeah, before we hit the 65 cap that all of these will give, will hit the 40 amp limit on our main incomer, which is a 40 amp, because the wires coming up is only a 16 mil feed, which is split on like 2, so we only have 40 amps to go on. I could, if I can upgrade the wires from that into the meter, I can potentially get 63 amp, but I don't think it will be much of a problem. So good choice. And besides, this is going to be the one that's going to be mostly maxed out. This one for the living room is probably going to have maybe 5 amps on it constantly, because my main computer at max load of the power supply is about, you know, about 4 amps, and I've measured with mine running heavy GPU and CPU tasks, and we're laying at about 4.5 with other stuff on the circuit. So I'm not too concerned about it. It's just so that I have the overhead at least here if I need it, and if anything it's our main breaker which becomes the problem. So far I have survived on a 10 amp circuit. So yeah, so I am gonna crack my monster, and I'm gonna take and try and fix my sunglasses real quickly.
It is more expensive than Korea and Japan for sure, but you know, everything, the cost of living is lower. That's fine.
So good shit. Is it perfect? No. Will it work if you are careful? Yes. Yes, it will. Was there anything else I needed glue for before I shut this thing off? Well, you know, I guess we could try and give poor Cinder over here a bit of a cleanup, which is gonna be, you know, hurt a little bit, you know, because it's bloody hot glue, but we'll make it work. So I will put in another piece of glue.
My map shows me how many games I have. It doesn't show me on my laptop. But let me check. Let's see. I have exactly 60. 60 messages to respond to.
Cinder is getting a well-deserved repair. 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 Oh well, that is glue everywhere.
Definitely not. Yeah. Digicam? Yeah, I was gonna do Digicam or another thing from my library that is turn-based.
Hello. Ah, quietness. Lol. So, basically I'm gonna try and have this be the last of the wire we need to buy to do this apartment. Now, I think I got lucky with the other apartment. as far as, you know, paying for damages and shit. Because I've not gotten any bill back from them. So I think what they have kind of come to agreement with is that since I've already put money into the property, as in upgrading wires in the wall and stuff, which obviously got left there, I think they kind of just went to agreement and just said, a little damage there, some work that needs to be done on some places. No problem. And besides, the whole side there is gonna be renovated anyways, as the other side of the building has been. So I think that also kind of sets like you don't need to pay anything, Lord. But it is time to get started, so we need lights. So instead of listening to Okami, to virtual Neko screaming off the top of her lungs, we can have some mod quietness here. Because we gotta go in here. We gotta. Nice timing, the dishwasher is done. Now I have no idea where my remote is for all of this, so you know, we're kinda rocky hokey when it comes to that. The ladder is in here, I believe. Yes. Because we'll need that in the bathroom, because we need to feed a new set of wires down from up there. Down to here. So, we need a flathead. Haven't done electrical in a while, so I guess about time we get some more electrical content on the channel. And I mean, it's not like I have much else to do, since pretty much every one that's quote unquote my friend is dead Skaru. So that's the thing. So we have one panel. We have the second panel. We have the second poppity pop, which is stuck in the plate, and this thing needs to be cleaned like bad. Like bra.
Okay. So rogue lights are roguelike quantities. Okay.
Ah. Boy. Oh yeah, so how the thing was versus how the thing is. I'm not gonna ask what the hell is so fatty out in there that like made these just fucking decide to just not exist, but
yeah, so he needs a roguelike because you can upgrade. Cut of the Ram is also a roguelike, yes. Slay the Spire would be a roguelike because permadeath doesn't really give you upgrades. I just used roguelike because I assumed you didn't anything else. Well, now I know. Now I know. Have you ever played The Binding of Isaac? I have not. I have not. I still need to play it. I need to try and play Binding of Isaac. I've never played it ever. time to people enter the dungeon. I have entered the dungeon too, I think. Oh, never mind, I don't. Just kidding. I thought I did.
Yeah, it's a dusty, we can see. It's a dusty lol. So, time to tear this out and run new cable. Good shot. Yeah, it's a dusty, we can see.
Whispering too is fun, but it's so hard.
It's a dusty lol. So, time to tear this out and run new cable.
Legacy's my favorite roguelike. The sequel is a roguelike.
So good shit.
Oh, never heard of it. How about Crippling the Necrodancer? I have that too. I also need to play that. Straight to the ocean and play.
I can use a flathead, yes. But all of these are like piece-add-one, so I might as well use a piece-add-one. I might as well. Piece-add-one small is probably the one. And yes, I'd be correct. It is a piece-add small. So, let's get one out, two out, and yeah, people say I fucking do tight cable. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing, I certainly did not do that tight to cable. So good shite. So, well, you see, this is a good shot. So you go right through, you are neutral for that boy, and the whitey boy there. So everything goes through this boy, good shit. That boy, if anything, gets changed out to a Vago. So basically all the live is just one live coming down and then calling it a day. Then we have the brown, which comes from the lamp. So basically we have a neutral. We have switched live and neutral for the lamp. So basically we have one live, one neutral. We have two feeds for lamps, which is switching live and neutral for a lamp, which I might as well have as live and neutral then, instead of this bullshit. And then everything just goes there and gets branched off. So theoretically speaking, I can just disconnect this whole abomination from the Vago up in there, and this I can go at this without even thinking about being careful about what I touch. So we have Vago and the Vago. So we have the black here, which goes down there, which we disconnect. Good shot. Then we have the neutral, which goes down there. Disconnect. Good shot. Then we have the two feeds for lamp. And then here is this jumpy jump for our lamp in the hallway, which we need to also feed a new wire for. So that I will feed straight through. But then there's no neutral here. There's no other boy. So basically this is yes, so this is the live and so this is out of the light switch. Good shit. And we have one groundy boy right here that goes down there. But now, theoretically speaking, we should be completely dead down here. And that is one easy way to figure out. And it's why you should always check.
Yeah, well, Hollow Knight and Slay the Spire is
So, we are gonna take our trusty fluke. And we are gonna take and measure shit. Because I do not need to electrocute myself today. I just want to get this shit done and not have to think about it for the rest of the time I live here. So, voltage. So, we have for some reason only what? Oh wow, you're pulling neutral from there. Okay, sure shit. Anywho, live and neutral 0.4 volts. Live to groundy boy 2.2 volts. Neutral to groundy boy 3.5 volts. Okay, good shot, which means then I can pretty much tear up this all willy-nilly. So we're just gonna note and take pictures to ourselves, because this is the sensor, which I think is interesting. The sensor is going down into the floor, but okay. So max load 16 amps, well that's fine shit. So basically, you know, not hard shit, it's basically live, neutral, and then the sensor, and then whatever else. So good shit. So we have disconnected and isolated power to all of this. So now it's to start ripping out half of this shit and run new wire. So we have disconnected and isolated power to all of this. So now it's to start ripping out half of this shit and run new wire. So good shit. So I will probably remember, but and to be honest, it's pretty self-explanatory. Live, neutral, and general ground. Feed to feed, so interlinked, obviously, you know, the neutral and live for the actual ground, and then the sensor. So good shit. So it's pretty straightforward. So, piece small, we have our tiny boy. I could probably have taken a notch bigger, but oh well. So, here is one live. Here is one neutral, which is also fucking brown, for fan. Then we have God, like, did the sensor have to survive a hurricane or something? Like, hello, brother. Jesus! You know, you don't have to fucking over-tighten this shit. Lord. Like, that's too much, brother. It doesn't have to be that tight. Okay, good shot. Now let's see how over tightened this shit is. Actually not bad, Daven. And for some reason it looks like this shit has had a great time, but oh well. So that is your Normon, or not your Normon, but your Microtemp MTC 1991 floor heat control. So good shit. Then we can switch over to a PZ2, which is gonna handle all the rest of our duty. So, pretty much there's not really much you can really fuck up here. Really, it's just remember what's live and neutral and remember what is which lamp, and then at that point it's not really anything you can fuck up. So good shit, but we'll keep the Mr. quote unquote VAG up in here, which is gonna, you know, displace all of the wires here, so we have less wires that needs to come down here. So good shit. So basically now we have a good idea of what's going on here. So thermostat and lysbryter removed. So we have the floor heater, we have the temp sensor for the floor heater. We have the branch of live, which is gonna get branched now. So basically what we need to feed down here is one live, one neutral and a ground, as well as the wire to feed power to lamp in there. And to feed live to the lamp there. Så good shit. Du kan se det var tappet här. You see, down in here I have my this boy, which could be very handy. In the same matter of time I'm gonna bring in the two batteries. So I can charge the impact battery. Yeah, it's a little silly, lol.
Maybe not both, but I'm gonna try. So the others have the right to correct you. Depends on what kind of correction we're talking about.
This will do.
Oh my god.
I am too lazy to bother. I am.
Oh my god.
So basically what we're gonna do is just strip a bit. Like that. And then spin. And then split this, which is gonna be a little harder because it's all their fucking wire, but boy. So basically we do this the easy way. We do, which is well, destroy half the cable in the process. That's, you know, one way to do it. Then we just do our thinnest layer of quote unquote the most appropriate electrical tape on planet of Earth. Not, but it'll do the job. And then we pull her back and then we hope for the best. So then it's literally feed this which goes in there. Then we have this which goes to the cabinet, and we should be good. Which means besides from running a new wire down there, we should be good to get both lamps up today. And then at a later date I'll pull this lamp down again and run the 2.5 and the second pair of 1.5 wires down there. The 1.5 wires being for the 13 amp, that's gonna go either into this rack and then out, or directly to that boy through here. Then I'll feed power to this boy from somewhere else. Oh well, anywho, we now need to feed you, which is gonna get a hefty little label on you to mark that you are live.
You want me to release from the start for the...
Rerouted, which means besides from the feed in there now, that can all be hung. So now we need to feed this. Now the question is, do I just pull them out and feed the cables, bring up there, attach everything to the cables, bring and call it a day? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wires, yes, that needs to come down here. It is alive, a neutral and a ground, as well as 2 lamps. And one of them are, for some reason, I switched live and neutral both from down and there instead of just getting its neutral up here and calling it a day. So, you know, that's the thing. So we need to feed 2 browns, 2 blues, a ground, and this boy. Yes. So do we just do the cobblestone route question of the day? I think we do, because I think that's gonna be the easiest approach. Because this goes down there, is disconnected, this goes down there, is disconnected. Everything that goes into that hole is disconnected, so let's just rip it out, shall we? Now, judging by how tight it is to pull these, I have a slight concern about how it's gonna be to pull these, but even with the cobblesnore. But over. Så, kabelsnor. Hallå, hallå. So, where the hell are you going? Through multiple places it seems, so this can become fun real quickly da, men you know what, I think maybe, or no, I gotta pull it that way because that cable is there, so la-di-do-do. First of all, get this out of here. Bye bye. Then we feed the fjär upp. Ah, lol. We are already...
I get it perfectly.
So we are back, and I have been sitting here watching me or waiting for my third GoPro battery to charge fully.
I don't know. I guess more fish dishes?
Or at least until my charger turn green.
Either one.
That one is green, which means both of those batteries should be charged at this point, which I wouldn't be surprised because it is a 4 amp hour charger and those are two 2 amp hour batteries, which means theoretically speaking from empty it should only take about an hour to charge both of the batteries. And since the Ryobi battery was already pretty much full and they splitted the load, theoretically speaking it would only take half an hour for them to get completely full. So
Some chicken dish, like
now we have a charged volt battery again.
yes. Would probably be nice.
So basically we're gonna feed wires. So good shit. I'm gonna bring this though because I had a few of the labels quote unquote be on their way off. So we are gonna grab the 2 wires that involved. Which is the bathroom. Ow. Which is the bathroom lamp neutral and the bathroom lamp lively boy. One thing's for certain, I am not buying tape from fucking Kiwi again, because holy fucking shit. This tape is the greatest piece of crap on planet of Earth. But I digress. So, basically what we gotta do now is strip these all back in equal amounts of length. So basically, we'll take this one as a standpoint. So that's our standpoint. Which means we will strip back the other wires the same amount-ish. I love stripping new PN with this stripper because you literally twist it a bit and you let go of the grip and it just strips so damn easily. I flippin' love it. When you of course, you know, get a hold of it properly. That is. Oh, it's you that's fucking knocking. Okay, so then it is the fun of feeding onto this boy 6 different wires, since that usually never goes well. So we have 1, or so I thought before it fucked up. We have 1 wire and I have managed to hurt myself. We have 2. Wire. We have 3 wire. We have remove a few strands and make it the next wire. But then we still have 2 more cables that we got to feed. And it's already pretty full. So what we're gonna do to mitigate that is that we are gonna hurt ourselves even more, lol. Cut off shit. We are gonna feed through one strand of the wire. Then we're gonna get on the last wire, which I have no idea if this is actually gonna feed, to be completely honest with you. So this is let's just say it's tight. That's a good way of putting it, lol. Then we get that tape again, which is the totally appropriate tape to use for this. Far from the we will make her stick. We hope. Am I still bleeding? I don't know.
So it's really, the brisk winds are painful, but here it's not windy. So it's just
So, good shit.
it's really nice to watch.
I love how now I've been on the store 3 times, and all the times I have forgotten to buy fucking toothpaste.
You did this.
Which means I'll have to head to the store again today.
You can't blame me for this. I haven't done anything wrong.
I fucking swear I give...
Yeah, hold on, like you said. So I'm gonna drink the weather.
Oh well. Oh, I give fucking up on myself soon. I do.
No, I can't.
Okay, I don't need the thickest thing on planet Earth, though. I don't need the tiny shit on planet Earth either. I can take a regular boy. Thank you very much. Probably not needed at this point, but I might as well, as we're gonna pull wires and work and whatever. So the likelihood of me making a hole on that again is, well, pretty high. So good shit. I don't know where the hell the like thing for the band-aid went. Good shit. So let's pull this up and try and feed this in. Which yeah, how this is gonna work, I have no idea. But yeah, I feel like this is far from gonna work. Even if we give her a... Oh wow. Yeah, I feel like this is not gonna work. I have a way to get around it. It's just... gonna require some tactical. It's just gonna require some tactical shit. You see, basically what I'm talking about is cut and make it work. Per se. You will see what I mean. You will. The only kind of not great thing about that is that you will be relying on the tape a lot more. Or actually not. Wait, I have a better idea actually. So we have the top section here which guaranteed will go through. Then we take and wrap the other two wires further down on the cable. And well, break off or whatever. Of course now I did not bring my tape, but I have a way of making this work. I do. Still annoying that the PVC tape is in the car, but what we do is that we put the cable further down the other cable, and we basically with the tape that doesn't really stretch much, we try and make it as compactable as overall possible. And we basically hope that the glue of the tape is enough to keep her together. So good shit. So there we go. Let's hope that is sufficient. Then we put another set of tape around this, which is now much thinner and should more easily go through the pipe. And there we go, that's pretty much guaranteed to go through the pipe. And to make it go easier through the pipe, we're gonna do a little bit of a trick. Grab yourself some WD-40 Specialist silicone spray and get your wand, which is kind of fucka. Lol. And put some in the hole and spray your wires a bit, as well as the tape, since the tape is usually pretty resistive. Then put that into the canal and the bitch should slide right through.
Yeah? Why?
Or so is the idea at least. That's at least in the pipe. Ish. It still needs a little help, which is well hard to give when it's slippery, but and then we reach the tape where it gets thicker. We need to kind of help it through. There you go. Then get some more lube on the beach before you ram it through. Ew. Oh well. Hello, we have covered. Should probably have pulled it out. Okay, that's. I need a helping hand, lol. So that is one set of the cables. Now, okay, I see the other set. The problem now is that they're full of lube. But here we go. Holy shit.
Don't worry about us putting the gears. It's all good. It's all good. Today I learned the difference.
So, with the help of a little lubrication, we have managed to get 6 wires through here. And then really all there is to do is to rehook on everything up in there. And run wire to the lampa and hang the lampa, and we are done up in there. Finally. Then it is wire in there, lampa up here. Then it is wire from there all the way down, which we may just about have enough brown for.
I love it.
He didn't.
Sure he will.
Oh, come on.
He's operator for Smash.
Come on, man.
Hey, who are you again? Yeah. Could say we had something in common.
It is good shit. We are back. We are. And we could say ew. Static electricity indeed. Jeez. Oh well, we'll leave it at that. Might be able to wrap it up in there somehow. Right? So, you fine, Mitchie? Sounds like you're dying over there. Oh, fitting. Why fucking PR, man? Bro, Mitchie,
The right pill. Take the blue pill.
think I got something better.
Do these things, ma'am. Oh,
Oh, yes. Oh, watching Michi play Cyberpunk. Funniest thing. Oh. So, here is your second light wire, brother. Together with this all this other mess. Come on. Then we need a set of wires to come out of there and go down into the lamp, which is no issue. Grab me a pair of wires from here. Enjoy. Give him a bit of a strip. Bye bye. Bye bye. Like that. We feed her in. There we go. That's how our light situation taken care of. Which means the only thing left here to take care of is our actual main feeds. So. Two inside and one out there. Give him a snip. Give him a strip. There we go, and everything up in here is ready to go. Then starts the fun in here. So we can cut her back to here, leave some slack in the box. There we go. Good shit. There we go. Then we have these, which gets a new set of labels. Like back here, gets snipped here. And then we have you, which gets cut there, gets a new label here, gets pushed back up. And then we just need some jumps, which we'll get out of this wire, and slap in thermostats and switches, reconnect the power, smack up the lamp, and this will be a done deal. Just how we roll here in the biz. Although this poor neutral got a tall, so we can give her a towel for trim. Like that. So.
Fuck.
You tricked me. We're just supposed to talk to Rogue.
You tricked me. Just supposed to talk to
Right,
Rose.
Johnny?
Did talk to her. And the stripper, empathy brawl, tattoo. All required,
Johnny?
man. Had to give Rogue something real tonight. Enrique.
Breh.
A lead on Grayson's supposed to be a lead on Smashing? Lead to lead. That's real?
So, so we have a problem now. I only have 5 vagos, it seems. Oh well, here's a 3 that we can use for the neutral. Ground will go right on the thermostat, so I guess we kinda saved it. Because we got neutral. Yes. Because we got neutral for this boy and neutral for this. Live is gonna go here, here, here. end here. So 1, 2, 3, whatever, I guess. Anywho, I only have a fiber vago, so fiber vago is what it's gonna be. And then we have the neutral, which goes right on. So what we need here is 2 jumpers of live, 1 shorty boy, which is just gonna go to the this is just gonna go for the heater, which is fine, good shit. Another one, which is gonna take a trip screw up the back for this boy. All fine and good. Come on. Fuck's sake. Fuck, stripped a little well short. There you go. There is your feed for the bottom boy. There we go. So that has our grounds dealt with, or our neutrals dealt with, I mean. Good shite. So then this boy just gets turned around a bit and shocked in the back. So then you come out here. Then we got the ground, which also comes right out to there. Then we got, well, what would it be? 2 feeds of down here. And then the 4th one that goes for here, so good shit. So we have a 1, a 2, and then a 3rd. So oh, come on. For fan. Thank you. There you go. So there is your 2 feeds. There you go. There is 1, 2, 3. There you go. And there is you. There you go. Then we have the 4th boy, which is our feed for the heater. And then we can slap back in this vago as well. We can pull this a tad further down, like this. There you go. Then let's hope that we are able to get this all to fit. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. So we have U which is lumpy boy there. We have U which continues down. Like that. So you're the feed. Then all of this is feed for up there. Then we have lamps and feed. Lamp and feed. Then we need 2 bathroom labels, 1 hallway label. And put that on, and then we can start to wrap that panel up. And
Finally looking half decent.
lol, Johnny.
Well, thanks. I know I look pretty damn good, you know.
Lol. Lol, Michi. Ow, satan. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty much what you get if you get electrical done by me. Proper labels, proper markings, so that way you know where everything goes. There you go. There we go, then we tight. It's just bloody sense wires. They don't need to be bloody tightened out the fucking wazoo. Then we need to do a little bit of a tidy up on the wires, and we need to open the terminals like all the way, especially that neutral one, since those are common. So there is where our other ground also needs to come in, so you know, that's a thing. Okay. There you go. Then we have our neutral from the heater itself, as well as the feed neutral, which both end up under the same screw, which is gonna make it tight, but we'll make it work. There you go. Now, yeah, that was what I was afraid of, lol. So then can I ram like both my sheets in here? Then crank her down. Then ow. Is also my disc neutral in now? It seems so. Good. Holy shit. Then we have the live neutral and then pop this shit together and then fucking go to town. So, question of the day. How far in does this go? Question of the day. So yeah, that's too long. There we go. Which means my neutral is probably fine. Yes. Okay. Good shot. And there is the floor heat thermostat. So now we just screw this in på panel, reconnect the power up in there, shut up the lamp up and vacuum the floor and hallelujah, the bathroom is done. Holy shit. And there is the floor heat thermostat. So now we just screw this in på panel, reconnect the power up in there, shut up the lamp up and vacuum the floor and hallelujah, the bathroom is done. Yes, and just to verify, yes, the sensor is the correct way around. Indeed, indeed. So, then we just kind of carefully maneuver this back into place, or so we try, at least, lol, which kind of works. And there you go. This is pretty much straight. Then we get the panel. We slap her in. There you go. We get the floor heat panel, which needs a flat head and a straight one at that preferably. There you go, and then we grab the spinny boy, which is here. We crank her down until she stops. Which is going to be like there ish. We crank her up Yes, that's about minimum. We crank it up to where I usually have it, which is about there. So that way that can just be turned on whenever. Could be a little more snug, but it's fine. Then we have the bathroom lighty boy. And we have the hallway lighty boy. And screwdriver in the pocket. And screwdriver in the pocket. And we have a floor heaty boy, lamp for bathroom and lamp for hallway. Good shit there. Then I gotta get done up in there, and then the system is ready to rock. And screwdriver in the pocket, and we have a floor heaty boy, lamp for bathroom and lamp for hallway. Good shit there. Then I gotta get done up in there, and then the system is ready to rock. And yes, the system is ready to rock indeed. How are you guys doing? About to fucking die, and I have 46 minutes left on this SD card, so good shit. Oh.
It's okay. Ew, Fred. Not that bad. I thought it was gonna be like a super big content that I was gonna do.
So now, theoretically speaking, these are off. So theoretically speaking, these should be fine. So the only thing left to do now is hook in Jesus, hello. So the only thing left now is to hook on power here, and well, call it a good day. In reality, so there is your ground. Then here is your neutral, which I am gonna actually cut down a bit. Restrip way shorter, and then feed in, and then refeed up in here. Then we have the livey boy, which I'm also gonna cut, restrip to some semi-obvious degree. Feed in like that, and then refeed up in here the rest of our wires like that. Then we get the plate, and yeah, pop her in, hang the lamp, and off to the races. So we will swap from this boy to big boy, well, kind of straight, I say, as it's not straight whatsoever, but oh well, I digress. So we have these boys, which are for the lamp. I'm pretty sure, unless it's the other panel, which I have no idea where that other panel even is. So good shot. So wire, and the plate up in there. The wires through the grommet, and I see that we have kind of a dilemma here. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to use the shorter screws, lol. Oh god. Wait a minute. Oh god. I forgot the thing. Smartass. This is a bathroom. The lamp needs ground, you smartass. So yeah, I guess who gets to feed this down again to feed through a ground, which is now all the way up in here. Boy. Okay, there we go. Then get the plastic gun. Then hello. Refeed that up in there, nice and tight. Then we can get this switch and get all of this fed through. Good shot there, and then mounted in and all that good stuff. Okay. Oh, good shot.
When you said you let down your friends?
Okay, so maybe we have to use the longer screws actually. Unless we can like mount it. Maybe. I feel like that's the way I tried to mount it, but maybe not. I don't know. Where's the hole för fan? Through the hole, I said. Oh, and you know, loosen up this whole shit in the process and whatever else. No, we need the longer screws. You were not supposed to move, you idiot. So, I guess longer screws then it is. And I guess we try and turn it a bit to then. I feel like this is gonna hit the plastic and make this a royal pain in the ass, but I guess we try. I hate these covers. Why they were fucking implemented, I have no idea. But I guess I just gotta do whatever the fuck. I guess, cause in the process. For helvete. Satan. It's fucking nowhere, but no sub because it was muted, lol. Oh well, we gotta save it anyways, cause we gotta power down this whole shit. And technically speaking, we got the power down. So I am using the S22 because me Orion there. And who I figured out the wire goes from there. It goes up in here and takes a loop-de-loop before it continues down, because here we have another place where we have switchy boy. So basically from there and up here is one feed, and then from here and over there is one feed. So we got the feed wire here, and then we got the feed wire the rest of the way down. So yeah, this is turning into a royal pain, but I have power back on now. I do. So good shit. Yeah, good shit. Yes, we're gonna make it with live. But how close we were, we don't speak about. Oh, we are vackert. We have all the covers up in here. So we are gonna bada bing bada boom. We got a lock. We got wire down here. Which means besides from hooking that shit on, hallelujah, the entire apartment is grounded and 2.5 mil wire. Besides from all the PR, which I have all the PR, but I may just slunk the PR along here and just plug up my bloody like 6-way or whatever. Just to have some degree of power. Over there so I can at least get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can at least get rid of 1 extension cord. So we have made temporary solution as we are gonna run a temporary PR. But that means everything will be grounded, so good shit. Oof da! Yeah, it's dusty under there, we can say. But we have moved everything over into one outlet right there, which gets fed from there. So now we can move 1 speaker IEC to there. And then we just have this 1 extension cord to power everything else. And it will all be grounded, so good shit. Okay, so if I unplug you, put you over there and plug you into this outlet, when I get a hold of the hold of this, there you go. Then you get like fucking... Oh lol, okay. So apparently I don't know why, but my right monitor was apparently plugged in on the left. This is my right side monitor. So for now I'm gonna pull everything out from under here. So that way I can take an I can vacuum under here because it's literal filthy under here. These poor extension cords need a cleaning and more to it. So basically what I'm gonna do is that I'm not gonna cut the PR. Pretty much what I'm gonna do is just take the end of the PR and just... So then that will get plugged into there. Under there will get vacuumed. And then... at that point I think we're doing about good. That is looking quite a bit better, lol. Holy shit. So yeah, so now we decide which extension cord to clean up and slap in there. And call it a day, since pretty much its task is gonna be powering 2 mini parts, 1 speaker, my Amazon Dot, and well, my mixer and my laptop. So I guess in technical terms that one is probably gonna be the best, since it's got 3 big boys and 4 small boys, so it would be able to do all of that without needing that extra extension cord. So good shit. Oh, we have connected on everything there. We have done the best job we can really do under here as far as cable management. But I now also see a problem, which is an easy thing to switch. I just need to move my network switch onto there, but I need to get that monitor on the grounded circuit. But other than that, the only thing left to do now is connect on shit up in there, get the lamp up, do a royal cleanup. And at that point we are done with electrical for the night. So apparently that lamp took a trip to hell, but We now have, that light, so I guess that's the thing. Now, how much is gonna literally take the fuck off here? Eller you're gonna take off apparently. But from Call Me Haven can take off too, I guess. Ah lol, this ain't even on lol. So, let's power that on, power this on, power this on. We're just gonna make all of this power on. Then we can power this on. Or so I thought. If the cable was all the way in, yes. So, are you becoming alive? There we go. They are quiet, so yes, indeed it worked. My desk needs to clean up again, but here we are. So, what does that mean? Well, what that means is that time and day not set. So yes, the CMOS battery is like completely shot on that bitch. Which could be the case because the bitch literally got, some issues. Which means fuck me if I've lost a monitor now, but... entering system setup. You guys get the idea, the lamp is certainly not alive. And this monitor is not turning on right now, which is good shit. I'm guessing it's not even... Okay, so it is being detected. But it's not turning on, so... may have to do something about that. We're still waiting for network. Well, the switch is not even alive, so that's concerning. Oh, wow. I know why though. Because I'm plugging into an outlet. Which is not connected, you smart ass. I will fix it. Don't worry about it. I will fix it. I am stupid, but... oh well. Time to set this up again, because it broke. So... the whole way has been vacuumed to the degree the server is alive. That boy is gone poof. Do I even have a bulb question of the day? I don't think I do. I just think I have these boys, yes. So no, I do not have a bulb, lol. So, we have no light here then. Unless I grab the one that's in my bedroom. So good shit. So now pretty much it's cleaning up the living room to some semi-obvious degree. And then check what Kat sent me in Steam. Although I'll probably wait with that until I've been at the store. Because, yeah, I have a feeling the rest of my night is not exactly gonna be happy. So, yeah, here we are. So, where are we? Well, I vacuumed the carpet and I mean most of the apartment in general. Besides from like back here and whatever, and the kitchen. I think that's gonna do good for now. She's 18:57. I am now on a trip to the store. Buy toothpaste and then come back home. And at the point where I'm home, I'm gonna check the Steam message from Kat, and after that I'm probably just gonna go to sleep. Because at that point I'm probably just gonna be so done and so tired and sad and whatever else. So I am back home.
Thank you.
I have been in the shower.
I don't know. I feel like my hiccups aren't cute.
Pizza is in the oven.
Thank you.
And well, you can guess the rest of the situation. So, call here post-production. I was sitting and looking through footage and I realized I never ended off this video. I said there was gonna be another clip, but well, there isn't. Okay, excuse me, were you turned all the way down? Okay. Well, I mean, there was sound during the VR stream, so anywho, I am back to end of this video. Yeah, so basically, we have our merry stuff in the back here, which is currently just chilling, because we're gonna be painting the walls. So I'm gonna paint before I put new PR on the walls. So because of that, I just have the PR running just loosely over there right now, bundled up in a coil. I don't know what people are gonna say, bundled up in a coil, are you crazy? But it's fine, the wire is not hot at all, and we're only pulling like 5, maybe 6 amps through here. So I'm not really concerned about it. As PR 1.5 is rated for 19.5, mounted on wall, and so a little bit of coil shouldn't be too much concern. Although I definitely not want to put a heavy induction load that's like upper amperage, up in like 14-15 amps. That I would not do while it's coiled up like this. Goes under here to a 6-way in the back there with our 2 extension cords. And the goal is gonna be 6-way, a 4-way besides there, and then a 6-way on this side probably, and then a 2-way in the center. It's probably gonna be the end goal, so we don't have to use any extension cords over here whatsoever. I will also be putting probably a 6-way or 2 6-ways behind here for running all of this stuff into, so we don't need any extension cords here either. Then I'll probably have a 2 there where the hole is, a 2 further down, and call it a good deal. That should be all the power we need back here, since as far as speakers go, those are all going to be handled by the surround receiver. So the only thing we need back here for that is binding post. All of that is gonna go into the wall, go up into the drop ceiling, come out the hole, up in the drop ceiling, and then be dropped down on the backside. Only problem is that this back wall is solid concrete, so we will have to run them in a piece of trunking down to a little junction box with 2 plugs if we're gonna make it neat. So yeah, other than that, and plan there is gonna be a pre-out to a monoblock on top of the sub, into the sub, call it a good day. Other than that, everything here is still the same. Here is our solution for the sub currently. Lamps up in the roof, we got the tiny wire which goes over to our central line Lux box, which is all mixy, that then gives power to that end. Our Meri VMA, which is handling our NAT sensor. This whole Johnson shit will go back in the rack eventually. And then we will have a 13 amp feed which will go directly into this rack. And then we will have a separate 13 amp feed probably for the server rack plug, unless if I figure out I'm able to do it. Well, I know I can do it because we pulled 6 2.5s through there, and technically it would only be 5 because the ground can be shared, so supposedly it's fine. So if I can feed 5 2.5s through there, no problem. Then we should be fairly good, and then I can actually put a 16 amp in here, and then I can put the 13 amp as a feed out to the rack power, and then we have our 6 amps for the PLC and whatever else. We're not going to be running any heaters off of here, because to be completely honest, the only heater, if I find a smart way to run Johnson control thermostat and have that trigger the floor heat via NAT sensor, then I will maybe just turn off this thermostat and tap right into that, maybe. But we will see. First plan really is to get that separation wall up here, so you don't have to listen to that when you head to the fucking toilet in the middle of the night. Other than that, we changed the wires here. We got all the wires sorted up in there. We have lamps everywhere. And well, that pretty much sums it up. So with that, I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. I have not edited this video in full extent yet, so I'm unsure how this is gonna look, nor am I gonna do that tonight. Now I'm gonna look through the rest of the stuff real quickly, then I'm gonna take probably head to the toilet, take a dump, and then after that I'm gonna decide what to play or buy of games, and then I'm gonna stream. I am. And then yeah, stream until I head to sleep, so probably so yeah, so I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, like, I would greatly appreciate it, and as always, check out links down below for my socials and all of that. And until further notice, stay tuned and see us in the next live. The heck out of here.